Hello world, and welcome to Amateur Speedrun. This is the series where I try and beat the game under the same time that the world record speedrunner can beat it. Today's challenge, Age of Empires HD Edition, the William Wallace campaign. Current world record, 20 minutes and 35 seconds according to speedrun.com. Alright, I'm going to be starting the timer as soon as the game lets me play, which is now.
The English are terrorizing all of Scotland.
Alright, so this is a game I played a lot in my childhood.
But if we're to defeat them, every one of us will need to learn how to march and fight.
So as this...
Follow the path to the blue flag. First, click the soldier.
Okay, I know.
Good.
I know how to play.
Now, right-click near the blue flag. Good. Now, move to the next flag. Click the soldier.
Or can you stop talking? I'm trying to explain
flag.
something to the listeners.
Excellent. To move to the next
Oh
flag.
my gosh, this is so annoying. Okay,
Through the black area.
I'm gonna mute or reduce the volume in post. Oh, I got more people. Okay, so you shouldn't be able to hear them, but I'm having a hard time getting rid of them in my ears because it's so loud. Anyway, this is a game I played a lot in my childhood. This was a...
Right click to move.
Oh gosh, I can't concentrate. I'm sorry. This seems really terrible commentary, but he will not stop talking.
Scroll up to the
You
outpost
run?
building by moving the mouse to the very
So this
top of
is
the
supposed to be
screen.
the tutorial of the game, and
The red outpost.
according to speedrun.com, this is the only Age of Empires 2 thing I could speedrun. And this is actually my first time playing this game. I'm playing the HD version,
Select your soldiers
and I've
by
never played it. I bought it a while ago, but now I'm playing it for the first time, so like the fire effects look way better. Let's keep going.
It's time to knock it down.
Yeah, he's still explaining how to destroy the outpost, and I've already done that.
The outpost is
I think this is the end of the tutorial.
That should slow the
I don't want to check objectives because that will slow me down.
Keep following
And I only have 18 minutes left to beat the entire campaign.
Wait.
Oh, being attacked.
Angry that you destroyed their outpost. They're coming
So,
to attack your
this is a
village.
real-time strategy game, and if you haven't heard of it, I feel really bad for you because this is one of the best real-time strategy games, aside from maybe like StarCraft or all the other... Okay, this is my favorite, RTS, because it's really the only one I played. Please be the end of the
Now
campaign.
you know how to fight back against the English army.
Can you shut up? Okay, good. So, this is not just the first campaign. I have to do all, I believe it was 7. Yeah, 7. So let's go to feeding the army. Okay. Food is the first.
To support the Scottish army,
Food is the most...
you'll need to build up your
Shut
stockpile
up!
of resources.
Okay, I assume that's William Wallace.
To win,
50 wood,
gather 50 food,
50 wood, and
50 wood, and 50 gold.
Okay.
To gather food from the forage bush.
Yeah, this is probably the worst commentary I've ever done in a video. Okay, so I'm trying to get food. There's up in the top left. There's my 4 resources. I need wood, food, gold, and stone. There's no stone around, so well,
Villager is carrying.
there's no stone around,
The
so
villager continues to gather from
Okay, I
the
need to
forage bush
get wood. I
until he's
can't
carrying
focus.
10 food.
there. I just took the headphones off, so hopefully you don't hear it. But it's too loud. I should have turned it off, but it's too late now.
The villager will continue working for you.
Anyway,
Carrying the
I'm trying to get food because that's how I get more villagers. This is the town center. This will, the only purpose for this is to make villagers, upgrade them, and then advance to the next age, which I assume I will be doing eventually.
gold and stones.
Oh, right.
More
Going
villagers,
straight for food because that's the one that'll give me more villagers
resources.
the fastest.
Assign your new villagers to gather food.
And I think it'll be too time expensive to... Actually, maybe I should... I'm trying to think whether I should build buildings to, like, I can build a mining camp. So I'm selected a villager, and each person can do certain things. The villager is the economic, as in not military, and so they can build houses, which increase my population. So you can only have so many characters on your team until you build houses. So the town center counts as 5. If I were to build a house, I'd increase it by 5, so we'd build like 50 houses.
To gather wood,
I'd get a lot more. I'd be able to support a lot more people.
Right,
And I think
tree.
it'd be too time expensive to go and collect the wood to build the house, then build the house, then collect the food for a villager, spend it for a villager, etc. Same with the mining camp. So select a villager. There's buildings and military buildings. So the lumber camp will help me harvest wood faster. Same with a mine camp. I can put the mine camp right... Oh, I don't have wood, so I can't show you. But I could put the building right next to the gold, and so instead of having to travel all the way back to the town center, which will collect all the resources, I could build a mining camp which would only accept stone and gold. I could put it right next to it, and the villagers would work faster. I am wasting my time because I need to move on to... I should have only collected 50 wood since I'm not going to be making more villagers. Or after I got 50 food. Focus on wood. So yeah, I'm not going to... I don't know how far I'm going to get because in the last... when I was playing Super Meat Boy, which is the last game that I did in the series, I did really well. I did much better than I wanted to get to World 3, but I didn't end up doing it. But the reason I thought I could get to World 3, which is normally... normally I'm going to expect to get like 20% as far as the speedrun it takes. But it depends on the game. And with Super Meat Boy, that's a game which requires you casually to play the same levels over and over again in order to get faster at it, in order to get better at it so you don't die. And so my speed was a lot better. I actually had some people commenting like, "Oh, you should speedrun this game, you're really good." And I'm not really that good. I'm wasting my time. I need to be focusing on the resources. I only need 50 of each resource, so technically each of these villagers should, in order to get 50 of it, I believe...
You found some gold.
Yes, I knew I found gold. I could see it from the beginning. The reason that the game didn't think I realized is because each person has a field of vision, and so none of my villagers got close enough to see the gold, and I think the flag triggered it. And so that happens a lot of times where your buildings can see it, but since your building isn't a person, the game doesn't recognize that you've seen it. At least, I assume that they haven't. There's some things they've changed. I think the enemy AI has gotten better because I remember
well on your way to
change more things than you do.
Excellent! You now have enough.
Or did I just win? I think I just won. There we go. You are victorious. Alright, that's 2 down. I still have 13 minutes left, so this is actually going pretty far. No, I didn't want to go all the way back. Okay, research and technology. So I know how to do all this stuff because... Oh, see, this is a much better start. Alright, you two work on building a house. Here we go. So I can't put houses outside this black area. And the black area is the area I have explored. And just for kicks and giggles, I'm going to move and explore some more area. And then when I go back, it becomes foggy, but I can still see what was there. And so this is what's considered fog of war. Build another house and then start getting food.
Each house supports 5 units.
I could just have one villager build all the houses, but with 2 villagers it goes a lot faster. I assume twice as fast. So maybe I can look at the video later and see if it actually is twice as fast or some percentage
Other
faster.
buildings are made just like
I need to build a barracks and a train for militia. So actually,
the
houses were good. I'm just gonna go straight to building the barracks. So that is the first military building, and they build infantry, which are basically guys with swords and spears. There's also the archery, which is guys with bows. There's cavalry, guys with horses. Siege workshop, which is not actually people, but big machines that shoot stuff at other things. So that's where you get the catapults, catapults and rams are the big ones. The castle technically can build siege equipment, but I'm not going to be able to build a castle right now because I have to get a different age. So I'm in the feudal age, which means all my buildings look like temporary buildings. Like that just looks like a hut. It's fabric. It's not a permanent building. Or I need to create 4. So I just click the button and it creates 4 people, and I can right click, and then that's the spawn point, which means once they get created from here, they'll move over to the spawn point. These people are still getting food because every time I create an individual, it's so much food, and in this case, it's so much gold. So I'm just gonna have them explore in case I need something. You can see maybe you find some stone. Okay, just keep getting food. I suppose I could start building farms, but farms are long-term, and none of these are gonna last. Oh yeah, I'm completely surrounded by forest, so I don't think I'm just in an enclosed area. Alright. Alright, got 2 more, so I believe I need 1 more before I complete the objectives that they've given me, but sometimes they can give me more objectives. Is there a way path up? Alright. There we go. Objectives changed. That's it, so I think that's a victory. Here we go, so this is a small army of 4. So I needed to build the house. Probably only needed to build 1 house because each house increases population by 5. And I already had I keep backing out all the way. Alright, am I doing really well? I still have 10 minutes left, so I'm halfway through the time. What's my objective? Okay, so I need to not die and advance the next stage. So I'm going to build... I have some houses. Oh, great. So I'm just going to start right with food. You two can kill all the sheep. So sheep are weird in this game because they count... I can move them around, so they count as a unit, but... sheep are really fickle in that they will be on the team of whoever saw them most recently. So remember, each person has a line of sight, and because of that, as soon as it falls into any line of sight of any other team, that sheep will then be on that team. I'm going to create some more militia, and then what are the requirements for feudal age? 2 Dark Age buildings and a lot of food. Okay, so it would be great if I could just build a mill, because that's a... Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not... I said last time that I was in feudal age, and that's not true. I'm in Dark Ages. So when I get to feudal age, all these buildings will upgrade to like a more permanent structure. So think, so these are currently like tents, maybe like with some log support in it, so it's like a cheap log cabin. Think of like actually having a permanent building with real walls and a real ceiling, and all the buildings will upgrade. So the barracks will be upgraded. Now the English are going to be coming, and my guess is that they're going to be coming over here. So this is some grass and some fields. These are marshes. So marshes are interesting because you can build boats, so you need to build a dock. And with a dock you can build not only... Where is it? I assume they're going to be coming from marshes because both boats and people can go through the marshes. Versus right now the people can't go through the water. They need a boat that can carry them, a transport ship. Okay, I don't know where they're coming from, so I have to keep my eye out. I have a barracks and then a mill, so I just need food now, and then not to die. Yeah, so I need food.
In addition to gathering food at forage bushes, villagers can herd
so
sheep
I'm just going to...
deer.
As soon as I can get the food, actually that's my #1 priority. But one thing I've been missing out because I've had too few villagers is I need to make sure that all my villagers are working. So like these bushes only have so much food, and once they gather it all, the bushes will be gone. And if the bush goes gone, if a bush disappears, they'll move on to the next bush. And once all the bushes disappear, they'll all come back to this area and then stand there doing absolutely nothing. So this button right here is the idle villager button. If I press it, or I hit the period key, it'll tell me I'll cycle through all the idle villagers. And then this shows me more advanced stats, so I am I'm winning by a lot compared to the British. I have 11 military units, and as you can see, I don't have any idle villagers, so I have people working. So I have 6 villagers working on food, since shepherds get food, farmers get food, and foragers get food, and 2 lumberjacks. And I don't know, I don't really need wood. I have food now, so let's go to feudal age.
You're on your way to the
Another thing with unique, so if I click a villager, I have a bunch of tools and buttons I can use. So I can repair buildings, or I can literally just kill the villager. I can just ask him, please die, and he'll just instantly die. But military people, I can also kill them, but I can have them do a bunch of other stuff. For example,
Dwarves! The English are making a sneak attack.
Yeah, but I knew they were coming. Alright, they're coming from right here. Oh, okay, so this is something new that wasn't before. I can see which age I'm advancing to, so I'm going to be going to the feudal age, and this is its progress. So that's something new that I'm not experiencing. Everything else is, aside from looking a lot nicer, is functionally exactly the same.
Some extra militia units.
Alright, so everyone's just gathering resources. Oh, there we go. So use all the villagers are idle. So, bushes are a good way to get food really early on, but bushes will run out. Farms will not run out, but they have a disadvantage, is that they require wood to... So I can hit the idle villager button on the keyboard, which is period, and I can cycle through all my villagers. And a person who... I don't have enough wood. See, that's why I was harvesting wood, so I can get more farms. Because food allows me to create more military people, and I suppose I need a little bit of gold, but I don't need that much gold. Actually, just mine this gold, just to make sure. There we go, now I click idle villagers. No idle villagers. So they're going to be coming from up here. So now I'm interested in... So I'm in feudal age. That's one of my objectives. And I just have to not die. So all the buildings are now upgraded. See how these are much more like permanent buildings? Like that other one was like a shack that like one person built by himself, alone in the woods. And then this seems more like something that like had to be like a professional had to do it to a certain degree. And so technically my society, my civilization, whatever you want to call it, has advanced in technology. So let's see. So these are different tasks that I'm going to do. I can have patrol, which is just go back and forth between where they were and where I want them to go. Don't want them to do that. Guard, I can tell them the guard units. I can say, hey, guard the barracks. So that anyone who attacks it, they'll try and kill that person. Follow means go around and follow a person. So right now, actually, all the people are following this guy. So they're all going to go follow him, which is actually pretty funny sometimes. But what I think is more important is these buttons here and these buttons. So I want my army to spread out. Where did they come from? This is where they came from, but it's blocked up by trees. I can't walk through trees. That actually can be a real problem in certain maps. I think Black Forest is the biggest problem. I guess what kind of environment Black Forest is. You got it. Lots of forests. So there's different maps. They each have different sizes and different features. This one's sort of like an average. It has like a big field. It has lots of trees. Also has some water. So it's kind of like an average map. Some maps don't have water at all. Some maps have a lot of water. Some maps have like lots of it's like marshes and. So it's basically like one big marsh where it's like alternating between land and... Okay, so I need to repel the English raid, and since it's giving me so much time, I'm getting a little bit worried that the army is just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. So I'm going to start creating villagers, because this is lasting a lot longer than I expected. I only have 3 minutes left, so I gotta hurry. So yeah, houses. Oh, okay, one unique thing about the mill is once it's in feudal age, all your buildings can upgrade. And I did it here. I researched man-at-arms. So now my army will be all these new armored units, and they'll be stronger. They're pretty much better in every way. Oh, there we go. Kill them. Another trick I could do to save my villagers is I can ring this bell here. All of my villagers will come in, and supposedly they grab a bunch of bows inside and shoot everyone who attacks them. Or anyone who is in range of the building, so that's a really good defense if you don't want to lose all your villagers, because villagers are really weak. You just hit the button, and everyone goes back to work. Okay, also double click a person to select all of that person that I can see on the screen. So I just selected all of the military people. Alright. No! No, I went all the way back. Didn't want to do that. Alright, got to scenario 5. That's actually really good. Defeat the English in the tower. Okay, this one's like a really long one.
The time has come to take the offensive.
I'm gonna put the mill right next to the bushes.
If we can defeat the English here, they may think twice about their invasion.
Put a ladder camp right next to this wood, and then start producing as many villagers as I can. Not as I can, but a bunch of villagers.
Before we attack the English to the west, we need to build up our forces.
Now, villagers is like your economy, so
keep making villages.
Americans won World War II with the help of their allies because we were able to produce way more than like Japan or Germany. We could just pump out more tanks, more planes, more everything, and over time we just win. And early on, nobody has an army. Maybe in this scenario there might be an army, but I'm gonna assume that they're gonna give me some time. All right, I need one person to build a house so I can get more villagers. Oh, you can do it. You keep working. Get food. So imagine if I could get like, right now I'm getting like 20 wood every minute or so. Imagine if I could get like 200 or 2,000 wood every minute. I would be able to build a lot more boats, a lot more buildings. Food is the big one almost all people with flesh, aka any horse-related archer or just any person. Like, so as I said, there's siege equipment, which technically isn't a person, and there's also boats. They don't require food, but everything else does. All right, so I see this path here. Normally it's not
You can
passed,
specify
but
a location for new units
they
to gather by
they put them in for the
selecting a
scenario.
target point.
They help you know where you're going.
For villagers,
Okay, so I just
make
have to
the town
destroy the
center,
tower, but I need to
pick
find the
the
tower,
set
so that's what this
gather
person's
point.
doing. So now you can really see
The hill
like,
with
the
the
fog of
green
war.
protects the
Much
only
brighter.
access to your
Alright.
town.
Oh wow, that
It'd be
looks
a
so
good
nice.
idea
I only
to
have
build a
45
watch
seconds
tower
left.
on this hill once
So
you
I'm gonna have him
advance to the
explore.
village.
I just hit the button here. Actually, I need the barracks, so I need to start building an army. Here we go. And so, yeah. When I upgrade to feudal age, all the buildings out. Oh, I can just research this now. Oh my gosh, that's new, and that is worth that amount of wood. That is. Oh, is that unique to the mill? I haven't experienced it
Use
before.
your
I have like
villagers
10
to
seconds
build a
left, so
mill near your
I'm
forage
not even gonna be
bushes.
able to find the tower. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's it. All right, thank you so much for watching. He's stuck in the tree. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have a suggestion for a future video, please leave a comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.